I worked for many years in advertising and I absolutely loved it. But I do know how difficult it is to keep coming up with fresh and inventive ideas. It's even harder these days with so many companies desperate to appear woke and politically correct. One of the greatest Australian ad campaigns has been the lamb ads, starring the wonderfully politically incorrect Sam Kekovich. Who can forget these?
Un-Australianism is everywhere. For example, people wearing those plastic brightly coloured flip-flop shoes with flowers on them. What's wrong with rubber thongs in simple primary colours? If I hear another person say thong when they mean those swimming costumes punty Brazilian blokes wear up their bums, I'll do my block. Sadly, the scourge of un-Australianism has even infected our National Day. A balanced Australia Day diet should consist of a few nice juicy lamb chops and beer, and perhaps a bit of pavlova for those with a sweet tooth. Yet your long-haired, dull-bludging types are indulging their pierced taste buds in all manner of exotic, foreign, often vegetarian cuisine. Chicken burger value meals, pizzas, a number 42 with rice. It's an absolute disgrace.
Well, I was quite critical over several recent years about what I thought was a capitulation to woke culture by the lamb ads. They seemed to lose their hard edge and in doing so, I believe, lost some of their humour. So I cannot tell you how delighted I was, and I know how many of you were equally delighted to see the new lamb campaign with its terrific spoof on our insane closed borders. As well as the TV ad, there are some hilarious posters based on our premiers, based on an old idea, which I'll get to in a second, but of our premiers snogging, getting together thanks to lamb. Great stuff, closing the divide. Joining me is my old mate, Mark Greene, ad guru of the terrific agency, The Monkeys. Hi, Mark. Great campaign and great to see you. How are you?
Good, Rowan. Thanks for having me here, and good to see you in a suit.
That's right, and a haircut. How hard, Mark, is it to come up with provocative and daring ads in today's culture of wokeness and political correctness?
Look, Rowan, I think the opportunity to use humour and creativity to capture people's attention has been a challenge that has been around for decades. I don't think it's got any greater or any more difficult in recent times, and I think we always find a way to capture the heart of the nation with these ads, and over many years, even the ones that you might not like, they have been loved by Australians, and they look forward to them like a Super Bowl ad every year. And this year's ad has gone down a treat. It really captured the mood of the nation. And I think everybody needed to kind of, take a sort of light-hearted look at the summer campaign this year, and that's what we did.
Absolutely, but there's a political angle to it. The Premier's kissing posters are based on the old Cold War mural of Russian leader Brezhnev snogging East German leader Erich Honecker. And that mural was part of what brought down the Berlin Wall. I mean, you can't get more political than that. Can the lamb campaign free up our borders, Mark?
Oh, look, the lamb campaign is just about, every year it's about bringing people together. And, the borders have been the debate all year. And I think the premiers have done a pretty amazing job at keeping the country safe during the pandemic. And I think, there's been a few sledges, a bit of argy-bargy at the same time. And I think the campaign aims to kind of settle the score and bring them together.
Exactly. What was the genesis of the idea? How many ads did the guys put forward, or the guys and girls put forward each year?
Look, the team at MLA landed on this idea very quickly. Each year we probably put 2 or 3 in front of the client, and Nathan and Graham at MLA gravitated towards this one wholeheartedly, and the decision was unanimous. And I think through the process they built on the humour and realised that they had a winner, and they've backed it to the hilt. And I think it's got some great coverage both locally and internationally in the media, and some great commentary from the punters as well.
Excellent. There might even be a few gongs in there. You never know your luck, Mark. But on a more serious note, we played a bit of Sam Kekovich there earlier. Attacking vegans and all this stuff. What sort of a threat, I mean, that was, 10, 20 years ago, whenever. What sort of a threat now? We have the very strong campaign against meat, the whole woke vegan agenda, stop eating meat, it's going to destroy the planet, all this rubbish. How damaging is that to the meat market?
Look, the farmers have, you know, they've had a tough year. You know, last year it started with the bushfires. So, you know, I think our job is really just to try and help them continue to kind of, you know, sell lamb and sell beef. And I think, you know, I think like most Australians, the last 12 months, whatever part of the you know, Australia you live in, you know, there's been some challenges, and I think we've done really well at maintaining sales of lamb and beef during this time. And you know, I think we'll see some record sales with this campaign, and every year we've done it, you know, it's continually you know, increased sales, and that's why they still do it.